All right, guys, take three. We're gonna see what happens. So I'll just kind of chat while I'm waiting for Sarah, so we don't have dead air. So the next training starts June 14th, and it'll go for 7 weeks. It's for licensed healthcare practitioners and certified coaches. If you have a history of alcohol, your own kind of, you have 12 to 18 months of continuous sobriety to really get the full benefit to jump into the training. Hey, Sarah,
How
how's this connection?
it works.
It's so good. I'm so sorry that it's not working, but continue on. Hopefully we'll be okay right now.
Yeah, so I was just saying, so since finishing the training and my confidence going up a lot and me having the confidence to share my story and to be, I guess at first so many people are, when they stop drinking, they feel like they have to keep it quiet. They feel like it's something to be ashamed of. And I've really come out and talked so much about it. And as a result of me having the confidence from doing your training, and doing the work on myself to realize there's no shame in giving up drinking. There's no shame in choosing not to drink, and you don't have to have had a rock bottom to make that decision. So all of those things combined have just meant that my confidence and my belief in what I'm doing is so high, and I'm so passionate about it, as you can tell. And so I bring that to, I work with clients all over the world, but in terms of the speaking events that I'm doing, it's really raising the profile of this problem area, and raising the profile in Western Australia.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's so cool. What would you say to practitioners who are watching or see the recording, and they might be thinking like you were thinking of, I've already gone through a coach training, like I have that under my belt, or they're kind of on the fence with signing up for this training. What would you say to them?
Oh my goodness. Like, I was on the fence, and I was thinking, oh, should I do it? I don't know. I've just done Wellness Coaching Australia. Have I got the time to do this? I know so much about sobriety. I've read every sobriety book out there. I've listened to every sobriety podcast. What more can there possibly be to learn? And that's what I was thinking. But there was something in me that was just like, I think that this is going to be the right thing for you. It was real intuition and a gut feeling, and I followed that, and I am so glad I did, because like I've said, you don't know what you don't know, and there is so much. I thought I knew it all because I thought I've read every single book out there. I've listened to every single podcast. I've watched all of the Gabor Mate videos. I've done so much work in terms of understanding sobriety and the human relationship with alcohol. But what you have taught me has been another level altogether. It's completely different, and it's not information that you can get in any book or on any podcast. It's real. It's the resources, and it's the understanding, and it's the ability to know that because we do the practice sessions with you as well. So I love the fact that you've got the learning sessions, but then you've got the practice sessions with the real live case studies. And that was absolutely massive for me as well, to be able to take those scenarios as if it was a real life client and talk about it, because I learned so much from that. So for anyone who's thinking about it and thinks that they've read every sobriety book and that there is nothing else to learn, all I can say is you don't know what you don't know. And so doing this program, you definitely learn so much.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for that. And you're just such a shining example of how the doors blow when it all lines up. Now you have the resources, the information, and from where you were 3 months ago, your life, your professional life is just a complete 180. And it's so beautiful and such an honor to watch and support.
Yeah, no, it has been, yeah, as you say, a complete 180. And if you'd have told me a year ago that this is how my life would be now, I'd have never thought it would be possible. But it just goes to show that you can turn your dreams into reality. And if you put everything together that you can learn in terms of the different pieces for me that all came together, has just created this perfect place now of being able to take it to the people that need it. And that's where my passion is. It's being able to take what I've learned and support others who were stuck where I was, so they don't have to battle for years of it. That 2 years was pretty hellish for me. And if I can help someone make that transition smoother and quicker and with support, then that's my job done.
Beautiful. Beautiful. What what else would you like to share for somebody who's thinking about joining, that they've known about my program, but just any last thoughts or pieces that we didn't touch on that you want to share?
The main thing for me, I love the fact that we've got so many resources and that we've got them there forever. Uh, and it's almost just been the starting point for me to go on another journey of learning. Because I think that when we do stop drinking and we choose this path in terms of coaching, we do become lifelong learners. And so not only have you given me tools to be able to help others, but you've given me so many tools to be able to help myself, and tools to be able to keep learning. I mean, I think my Amazon account, Amazon must love you, because the amount of books that I have bought as a result of us doing that work together. But that's me giving myself what I want as well. So it hasn't just been about me gearing up from a business perspective to help others, which is obviously a big part of it, but I've learned so much about myself in doing that program as well.
Yeah, and that's such a gift then to your clients, because it's about the embodied experience that you can share. Gray area drinking coaches who go through the training can share. It's different than just being in our head with it. Gray area drinkers we're very good at intellectualizing it all, but intellectualizing it all doesn't move the needle. And that embodiment that you can demonstrate to your clients and share with your clients is what clients are looking for. It's the missing piece.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. How do people find you, learn more about your wonderful offerings, and see some of the media that you've been doing? Where can everybody find you?
So my website is SLRWellness.com. Instagram and Facebook is SLRWellness.com. And I have a Facebook community for women and that's a global community. You've got women all over the world, and that's the Women's Wellbeing Collective. And there's a link to that on my website.
Beautiful. And I will link below these two recordings, your link to your Instagram page. So if anybody has questions, applications are open to do an interview with me. But I also like people to talk to past coaches who have gone through the training, because I think it's nice to hear. I can tell you all the logistics and with the process that we go through. This will be the 8th time that I'm teaching this. But it's also nice to hear from actual, coaches who have gone through and their behind the scenes experience. So feel free to reach out to Sarah, any other coaches. Sarah's information will be below. And if you have questions, post them below this video as well. So Sarah, thank you for your time, for coordinating. I know it's always, we have to adjust our Australia, Colorado time. So this is, evening for me on Wednesday and morning for you on Thursday. So this is always what works, but it's always such a pleasure to talk with you.
Thank you. And to anyone who is thinking about doing it, if you've got any questions, please ask me. I'm more than happy to answer them. But what I can say is that it takes for me, it's taken my business to a different level, but not, and I don't mean that in a mercenary commercial way. I mean that in terms of the confidence and the resources that I have to fully be able to my clients and feel like I really have everything that they need.
Yeah. Thank you for that. It's very much my intention. I want to keep saying it, because it's very much what I built this training on 3 years ago, of just that practical resource side, so that you feel really equipped to work with a client immediately, and you have the confidence. I mean, coaches were literally coming to me. I had talked to a couple of nurse practitioners, a couple of recovery coaches, nutritionists 3 years ago, who some of them had worked with me one-on-one and said, I really loved what you just took me through in the one-on-one coaching process. I don't drink anymore. I'm passionate about this, but even though I'm licensed, even though I'm certified, I don't feel confident to do this. So hearing coaches now who have gone through my program saying, I feel confident to do this, that's the best compliment, that I could hear back, because it's very much was my intention of putting this program together and delivering it, and how it's that practical, engaging, useful application from day one, is so that you walk away after 7 weeks feeling incredibly confident to shine, exactly like you hear and see that Sarah's doing.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, thanks for tuning in live. Thanks for watching the recording. Sarah's info is below. Reach out to her. Applications are open in my Instagram link above. Apply, and I'd love to chat with you. There's a great group that's already signed up for June, and I have spaces for more. So if this is calling for you, it's a great time to join. Don't wait. So thanks, everybody. We'll be back soon. Thanks, Sarah. Talk to you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.